Welcome to the Sweet Buddies podcast. Life is better in the sweet. And now here are your hosts, Mike Albanese, Alex Pavone, and Chris Scopo.
We're recording?
Oh, we're recording, pal.
Oh, hello. I can't wait to not do that anymore.
What do you mean you can't wait to do that anymore?
I do not want to do that anymore.
I like it. I think you should still do it.
No, that's over.
Okay.
That's over. If you don't know what that means.
We'll have a new intro. We'll have a whole brand new setup, beginning, middle, and end.
I was explaining to Kunal.
Well,
I was explaining to the listeners.
We got to explain who he is first before you explain to Kunal. We got to explain Kunal first.
Can anyone explain Kunal?
That's a great question.
Honestly.
This is how it...
Very funny comedian, KC Arora,
I mean, yeah, you could...
otherwise known as Kunal.
like I'm a one-man name person?
I think the first time I met you, someone was like, "This is KC," and then I was like, "What? Your name's KC?" You're like, "Well, it's Kunal." I was like, "Yeah, I'm going Kunal."
Yeah, right.
KC.
When he did the old name change back in 2013? Name change 13?
Right.
Yeah.
Was that what it was called?
I think it was.
Name change 13.
I think it was a breakup, and then just a lot of shit happened.
People attribute it to the breakup, but it's never the case. Oh man, this is not how I wanted this. This is really, I mean.
I told him though, I was like, I'm never calling you KC.
Yeah, I know. You made that very clear.
I was
up
like,
top.
your name's Kunal.
So what?
It's got to be quite a fall from grace to be working on Bobby Kelly's podcast, to be recording in your bed.
Wow, shots fired back.
At the whole room.
Yeah, you guys got it, didn't even know.
No, we knew.
I mean, I don't know how to fire this gun right. I'm sorry if there are people get hit in the way.
So wait a minute. You changed your name before I knew you because I always knew you as KC.
Yeah.
Same here. I was introduced to you as KC, but then
Right.
it quickly was like,
Yeah,
this
there's so
doesn't
many
feel
people
right.
that I just know that still know me as Kunal, you know?
And-
so it's like I don't even have a... Really, it's like, who cares at this point?
Well, we also have a KC Bolsham in our friend group.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Female comic,
That's
very
another
funny.
thing, too.
And I every time they're like, "Yeah, you're going to Casey's," and I'm like, "Who?"
Do we always have to do that when we introduce a comic? We always got to say very funny?
Yeah, unless they're not funny.
Yeah, but it's like...
I pointed at Scopo. That point could have gone either way, though. He just
could
happened
it?
to be in front of me.
But it's like it's like, yeah, all right, cool, man. We know we're, very funny comic. Like, it's
Yeah.
fine.
I want to,
being respectful.
Yeah, I get it, you know.
But
right.
so when you changed your name,
Right.
Did you just switched it on Facebook and then you told people,
He
or were you like?
he did like a disappearance. He went like a month without showing up to anything.
That doesn't make...
And all of a sudden he came back as KC Arora now.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Less gel in
Where
his
did he
hair.
go?
That doesn't sound not true. Like he's saying it and I'm going, did I? It feels almost like I did, but I know I didn't. I didn't stop doing comedy at all.
No, you didn't stop. You just weren't around any places that we were around comedy.
Maybe you weren't around your friends and stuff, people you knew that would bless you, that would break your balls or something.
I think after the breakup, I was really upset, so I just kind of spent a lot of time like at the gym. I was in pretty good shape.
It shows.
Shut up. It's always the people in the worst shape that got criticisms.
What shape?
Out of this room, I'm in the best shape.
physically.
I got so quiet.
Never said mentally. Never once.
Kunal's had to spun around 3 times trying to think of how to react to that.
I couldn't.
I'm in the best shape in this
I was
room now.
lost.
I'm in the best shape.
Not really. I
Yes,
guarantee
am.
you, cardio-wise, I'll destroy you.
Cardio-wise, yeah, you'll beat me. But looking, who gives a fuck about cardio, loser?
Oh, strength?
Honestly.
I got you. I'll take you on
Strength?
that.
Mike, come on.
Go ahead.
Mike, I'll outbench you.
Okay, you'll outbench me. But
I'll outbench you. I'll outsquat you.
Then I'll hold you on the ground with one hand and you do nothing.
If they lift weights, I'll
Yeah, but you're
outbench you.
bigger.
I'll outsquat
Okay.
you.
Well, that's
So we're just talking
different.
facts then.
No.
You're just a big man.
Okay.
That's it.
I
But-
guarantee you, if you go, to yoga when we go to yoga, you are gonna be so sore the next day. I guarantee you.
I've done yoga.
He's done yoga recently though. He won't be as sore as you.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
2 weeks
Remember
ago?
he was holding a yoga mat and he showed us that he was going. He was like, I did yoga, see? See,
I thought
yoga.
he was saying I'm going to eat yogurt.
First of all, I would never disrespect ice cream. Okay, fuck that low-fat bullshit. I'm ice cream all the way.
It wasn't a yoga mat. It was a wrap.
It was a big burrito.
Yeah, it was like a big burrito.
I can't. Me and Scopo did yoga, and I cannot believe how fucking physically fucking.
What kind of yoga?
It's
did you do?
brutal.
I don't
It's
know.
brutal.
He did vinyasa.
Like the hot?
No.
I don't know.
Vinyasa, and it's they do it so fast. Like the instructions, I didn't know what the fuck. I thought it was gonna be like put your knee to the right.
I barely made it through
It's tough.
through class.
I can't wait for yoga on Thursday with the two of you.
I'm
He's not
going.
coming.
You're not going?
I'm working
Where?
at the X place.
You have a job?
Buddy, we're all
It
here
ain't
trying to
comedy
make
up there
it.
that much.
We're trying to make it.
He
Trying
comes
to make a
by
living.
after work.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the neighborhood.
Cup of
Yeah,
tea,
he's right
cup
down
of
the street.
coffee.
Get a coffee, take a
Yeah.
walk. Who knows?
Yeah.
Shit gets crazy. This guy makes a mean cup of coffee.
I've heard your coffee's good.
Get Bruce on the lap. Have a combo.
Why'd you bring
It's a-
Brucey with you today?
I just because my girl's home, so I figured she doesn't.
Yeah, you don't want to take Bruce away from me.
Yeah, she wants to
Yeah.
Bruce is
take
a-
the dog away.
I'm
She's
jacked up. I'm watching Charlie, Rosebud's dog, from the 22nd to the 28th. I'm pumped about it. I
When
need
here?
that. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
You're bringing the dog here? Did you tell these guys?
Well, I'm
No,
not
I just
gonna
told
be
him.
here.
I just found out.
I just
about
told him
it.
right now. Yeah.
I ain't gonna be here. So,
Yeah, you're not gonna be here anyway.
you know.
Will you be here?
I leave the 22nd,
When do you get back?
the first.
The first? You guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
both gone?
We're both gone. So you got the dog. If the dog wants to stay in my room, it's only $500.
Talk
If
to
the
Rosebud
dog's
about
in,
it.
I'll
Yeah.
fucking send her a bill.
Yeah. I'm pumped. Though. I'm gonna wake up with him. We're gonna go walks, get some coffee together. I'm so excited. about it.
Even the dog's gonna be like, "How the fuck do you sleep this late?"
That's awesome.
It's so
I'm
weird that
pumped.
Scobo thinks the dog is like a girlfriend.
He's got two roommates to try to get coffee with him every goddamn day. He
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
get
like-
up. Oh,
yeah,
the
but
dog,
I
though.
like the dog. So yeah, I'm pumped for Charlie. We're gonna have a good time. Back to your name change.
I really thought we got away from
No,
this.
no.
We're coming
It
back.
was a breakup
This
that
is a
initiated
petty
it. Is that right?
No, it's not what initiated it.
It didn't initiate it,
Yeah,
but
well,
it looked like it did.
That's the problem. A lot
Yeah.
of people came up to me later. It's like, "Did you do this because you broke up with this and you stopped?" And I was like, "No, not at all. That's not even the case." People even now, whenever I'm in the same room as like my ex, like because she's a comic, they'll be like, "Oh, why are you gonna be all right with that?" And I go like, "It was 6 years ago. Like how?"
I've been okay with it for 3 months.
Right.
Let's party.
It's like, what do you? I live with my current girlfriend. I've got to like, what more can I do to show you that I'm fine?
Yeah. So
Are you guys cool?
Yeah, we're great.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well,
I don't know
it's
how
when
people do
you're
that.
dating within any community or like
Right.
an office romance or something like that. It's always gonna live in everyone's mind.
Right,
So I was never around for that. So
Yeah.
to me, that
I
doesn't
was.
make sense.
Yeah.
I was here for it.
You make it seem like you watch us have sex, you weirdo.
I was there.
You make
It was
it seem
nice.
like you didn't know he did that.
I always heard her wrestling near the window.
You just saw a tuft of hair over the fucking top of the blind.
How long did? Because I'm not mature. How long did it take for you guys to be good after the breakup? Because I feel like people are friends all the time after they break up with their ex, and I'm like not.
Every relationship is different. I think that like for that one, it was probably like 7-8 months for us to be fine.
But how long were you together?
18 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
A year and a
sounds
half.
about
Right.
right.
I
Normally,
dated
if,
Yeah, why'd you say it like a baby?
What? I mean, a year
You
and
said
a
it
half.
like a baby. Oh, it was 18 months. It was a good thing.
that's what I always heard that it's a month for
Your
every.
impressions of babies are weird.
Yeah, your impressions
No,
of
I'm
babies are
doing-
gay
He's
men
doing
from
like
the
a
south.
single mom.
I'm doing a single mom, okay? God.
That
Gay
got
babies.
there.
God, oh my God.
I mean, I dated a girl for 5 years. I don't think we weren't cool for probably 5 years.
I always heard it's about a month for every year that you're together. It's
This is-
about what it takes.
This
to,
is
to
what
like
you
be
do
cool
when
with
you
it.
break up with a girl, okay? This is what
You never
do.
date them. The Chris Scopo method.
Yeah. No.
It's never official.
I think I'm gonna more. I'm
No.
leaning more towards
You-
Scopo
you
than
have-
the two of you, and it scares me.
Yeah,
Here comes solid advice
you
from a guy
need-
with a body
You
pillow.
need to.
Yeah, tell me more about relationships.
it simulates arms and love.
I want.
You know what? The setup is
excited for this dog to come over.
His body pillow has a speaker in it that says "I love you" every night.
I'm gonna get coffee with the dog. I can't wait to tell it about the Mets.
We're right here, Scopel. I love nobody but myself and the dog occasionally.
Yeah, tell us more about relationships. We're really excited to hear about it.
I honestly was gonna go with a joke, but you guys crushed it. I was gonna say you date them so well, they just become lesbians. After. That's what you do, honestly. And then you're friends with the lesbians. They're engaged. I'm gonna go to their wedding. It's fantastic.
Did your brother get you that body pillow?
It was his body pillow, and then he when he stayed here, he left it here, and I slept on it one night, and I was like, oh, this thing's fucking amazing. And then he's like, do you want it? And I was like, no, you take it back. I thought it was his. And I went back to my parents' house, and he wasn't using it. And I was like, wait, do you not want this? He's like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. I took it, and now it's kind of just in the way.
You don't like it?
I like it, but it's just like I don't lay in the bed that much.
I don't understand
you probably
how it
lay in my
works.
bed way more than I lay in my bed.
How does it work?
What?
Are you supposed to put your head in the back and then curl
Yeah,
up
it's
with
a
one
weird
of the sides?
fucking.
Dude, but honestly though, when you're like this,
Yeah.
when it's like,
It looks. You know what it looks like? It looks like a giant toilet seat.
yes.
It does. It looks
Yeah.
like a really like a seat for a huge.
So
person.
it's like right, watching TV when you're laying like this, it's pretty fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, that seems.
That
awesome.
looks good.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't jerked off this position, but I'm gonna try it. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
This is very like.
Is this the moment that you were like, I should be jerking off in this position?
I'm gonna jerk off right now.
Yeah, okay. That's
I like that he thinks that his brother hasn't jerked off using
Right.
that pillow. That's
You're-
the first thing I thought of is, oh, it's my brother's whole body pillow. I'm like, well, that's full of cum.
Right.
And that's not a your brother thing. That's an any man thing.
Your,
your head's in perfect position to
your
take your
Eskimo
load to the
brothers
face.
with your brother's body pillow.
We're very close in the family.
Yeah. Gross.
This is very nice.
So is there some like ergonomic or like what's the pitch of why this is like a good pillow?
He says to watch TV.
Mike,
Okay.
sit here. First of all, no, don't sit here because I don't know. You might fart and it ruin the bed. And
Right, I'm the only person in this house that farts. Go
yeah,
on.
but you're the only one that stains it. So it's just comfortable. You're here.
Okay.
It's just very comfortable. It's awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty dope. But this is not good for funny. So I'm gonna get up.
Yeah.
Too comfortable to be funny is what happened there.
Okay.
That's like when a comic gets super rich. That's the pillow version of that. They're just no longer funny.
There's no more hunger. There's no more drive.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyways,
Getting back to it,
we have to get back to it.
Speaking
Right.
of your debacle breakup, that changed your name.
Yeah, I don't think that there's a lot of. I'm friends with everybody I've broken up with.
Oof.
Yeah, actually, one girl. It's like she doesn't hate me, but she doesn't. We don't talk, but she doesn't hate me or anything like that. She's married and it's all good. But
I got one girl that hates me.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's one.
Well,
You've got
I've only
friends
had-
who hate you.
he speaks to two of his ex-girlfriends. The
Right.
rest of them he's never. So maybe
No,
they all
I've
do.
only had 3 girlfriends my whole life.
Like,
okay, well,
serious
but
girlfriend?
dating for like more than a couple dates, I think you could consider, like somebody you dated for a couple months.
I have never dated anyone for
Do you
3 months.
count? Do you count?
That's all right. Then there you go.
Are you counting Minnie as one?
Minnie?
Yeah.
Minnie?
The
Minnie
state,
Mouse.
state of.
Oh,
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to count her? We didn't.
I think
No,
so.
that's more of like a you've got mail type relationship.
Well,
If
hold
you're
on.
Flying over to see her by plane.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a relationship.
Yes. And there was a fallout after it was over. So
Yeah.
that's for sure you consider that.
okay.
That's a girlfriend.
But that we haven't talked in like a month, but we're good now though.
Okay, yeah. So there's one.
Okay,
Okay.
that's one.
That's not. We weren't girlfriend boyfriend though.
Yeah, you were.
You were emotionally invested in
Maybe
that.
she was. I wasn't.
What a
The podcast exclusive.
She don't
cool
listen
guy
anymore.
response
Sorry.
right
Oh,
there.
she doesn't listen.
She don't listen anymore.
All right,
We're
I'm
good.
gonna edit that out.
Yeah.
Mike, you don't have to edit that out.
Wasn't gonna.
So you've had 3 girlfriends and you're friends with.
One of them.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna put up a big old goose egg on that one.
No, the lesbian, Angelina.
Oh, okay.
So she went gay after you?
Yeah, not right after. A couple years after.
Is that when you were like, now we could be friends? Because she's.
No, we're always like, we would talk every once in a while.
How
but
long were you together?
It was on and off for like 4 years.
Wow.
Did
that's
you
a big
know
one.
she was like kind of gay?
Well, she was dating him.
Look-
so.
Looking back at it, I was like, I should have seen some points.
I've slept with 3 women that are now gay.
What are you at?
Yeah.
Did you?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Definitely 2.
Right. But I was the last guy they slept with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
3. And that like dawned on me the other day. Like I was thinking back about the people I've slept with, and I was like, wait a minute, 3 of them are now gay.
Was that when you were rolling through your index because you had like a night or two alone and you're just like whacking off? Like, who should I think about? Like, oh my God, they're all gay.
Right.
That's a pretty good fantasy.
Right.
You get them to all make out with each other.
The Wi-Fi was out, and I was like, oh no.
But the Wi-Fi went in here 20 minutes before you walked in the door, and I was snapping. I was pacing around because the wire got tripped. I had nothing. My phone doesn't work. Nothing works.
I jerk off. We've talked about this. I jerk off to imagination.
Oh, that's
pretty.
That's the best way to do it.
Strictly to imagination.
Yeah, I think every so often you got to try.
Yeah, I don't think any of my exes are gay.
Well, you're like a manly man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I guess
that makes sense.
He is?
What?
Yeah, like look at
Broadway
him.
Albanese?
Yeah.
Twinkle
okay,
toes?
like all right, like his
Appearance, maybe.
Right, his
This guy's
appearance.
gay from the inside to the core.
his
No. I'm just more honest than both of you.
right,
But
his
anyway,
hobbies.
Honest? You're more honest than me.
about my sexuality.
I mean, his hobbies.
Whatever. I fuck
Wild
dudes. I don't
gay.
give a fuck.
He's got wild gay hobbies, sure.
For
but-
sure.
But he's like you know what I mean? Like that's like a man's man. Like in terms of who looks the manliest, I would probably say Albanese.
Yeah, bro.
He looks like but he could
then-
also pass as a bear.
Hold on.
Right.
I tweeze my eyebrows. It's not
what's-
manly at all.
And and then I would say Pavone.
Why? Because I don't care about my appearance?
Yeah, there's a
Basically.
lot of that.
Yeah.
Right. And then I would probably say I'm third manliest, and then you're dead
And then
last.
Jay, and then
No.
And then the microphones.
and when we-
and then Scopa.
If we
Couple
figure
hats around here.
Yeah, there's a couple
Pictures.
hats that
Yeah.
we figure out what Blue the Fish is, if that's a man, then Blue the Fish is definitely manlier for sure as well.
I don't know what blue the fish is.
That's a fish over there. In the other
Good
room.
one.
Thank
Right.
you.
by the way, you got to clean that water. There's like foam on the top.
Oh, I've cleaned it.
But he's
Edit
trying
it
to
out.
kill the fish.
No, I don't think. I think Mike might be the least manliest of
That's
the.
incredible.
Of
No,
the,
Mike's-
of the 3.
You-
Dude,
Okay, well,
Mike's
no.
pretty manly. Dude.
Well,
He fixes shit.
Yeah.
We don't fix shit.
Let's put a power tool in all of our hands and see what happens.
Yeah, he's definitely more manly.
You
than us.
don't cook. That's manly for like the 20s.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
smack
the
around
20s.
women. You know.
Yeah, okay, yeah. By the decade, in 1933,
Right.
Scopo is a man.
Yeah, for sure. Remember last week you were like, "Why do women vote?" Remember that one?
Oh, I hit one with the broom the other day. It was
I'll
fantastic.
swing at a chick.
Yeah, but she deserved it. So
She undercooked my meatloaf.
I mean, we're talking 30s. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Albanese
All right, maybe Mike
mad
is-
gay, but I mean, yeah, then you would be the manliest. But I would say in this decade,
Hold
I'd
on.
say-
I
I
guess
don't
he's the
hit women,
manliest.
by the way. Just so everyone know that.
he loves his mother.
this is a comedy podcast. Calm down. And then I think Pavone would probably be the boyiest. You're like a child boy.
Well, you fucking shoot one slingshot, and now everyone calls you a boy. Get fucked.
I think if you go by man of like you put him in some place where they can like start a colony, or you put him like an island and see if they survives. Mike is definitely the longest.
Yeah, Mike will
absolutely.
survive the longest.
I'd
yeah.
say definitely. I think me next.
Wow, and neither one of you took the opportunity to say because I have the biggest fat reserves to live off of. I'm impressed with you two.
It's not always about that, man.
Hey, well, hey, buddy, you never listen to this podcast. do you?
Now it is, you fatty.
I would say Mike first. I would say you wouldn't have a chance. If it was a
listen,
colony, you
I wouldn't-
have the biggest food supply. Your ass. Everyone would eat the fuck out of you, bro.
First
We'd
off,
kill you.
no.
Also, you-
Look
like-
at that buffet
No,
that you're
no, no, no.
sitting
You're
on.
not
Also,
gonna
you have
kill
zero
me.
charisma, so people would gladly eat you.
No,
Zero
but-
charisma, fat ass.
No,
But
I
you're
think-
what we call breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, buddy, you're
I think I would because I'm
Corn
gonna.
up.
I could be an enforcer. I could go hunt. I could be a hunter. You tell me what to do, I'll do it.
So now that
You can't
cardio
even
that
open
you
up a
don't have
stove.
comes into play.
What?
You don't have cardio.
No, I think out of the two of you, Pavone would be the scrappier one.
You can't even light a match.
I can light
How
a
you gonna
match.
start a fire?
Because Pavone's the kind of person that if he has.
Well, he's just happy to. Everyone's happy to have him around.
no,
so
no,
they
no,
keep
no.
him.
That's a
Sure,
big
but that
deal.
has nothing to do with
Mascot.
this has nothing to do with living on an island. Is that Pavone offers zero skill, knowledge, or intelligence, but what he lacks in all three of those, he makes up for enthusiasm. So if he's like, I don't know why or how I'm going to eat, but if you tell me what to do, we're gonna get it. That's what he brings to the
I'm
table.
way less picky than you. I'll eat anything. If there's a bug crawling in this room, I'll fucking prove it right now.
Oh, is that right?
I'll
With the
fucking-
mouse, he almost fucking jumped off the fucking ceiling
You
yesterday.
don't got to tell people about this.
I think I saw it.
Hold on. We have a mouse.
Apparently, According to
Either
this
that or I
guy.
was tripping on acid, but I saw something scurrying about.
Yeah, I would say easily because like Pavone doesn't bring much to the table, but his excitement is where you're like, let's keep him at the table.
Yeah, but he's also the kind of guy that's like he'll do what is necessary.
Yes.
And regardless of what it would do to humiliate or somebody might think it's beneath you.
Right.
Pavone is also the kind of person that would do that. I am as well.
Are you saying you
when
have
we
no
had-
self-respect?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, but like when we
That's
first
fair. Go
first
on.
like scrubbed this house down, you were like, I don't know what to do, but tell me what to do and I'll do it. And me and you were both arm deep in fucking gloves and masks, and we were fucking elbow greasing this place down. And you didn't know what to do. And if you had I not led that charge, nothing would have gotten done. But you were the kind of guy that will get it done when it needs to
Right.
get done.
Thank you.
I'm going on tour with this guy.
Well, let me tell you,
Yeah.
bad idea.
That's just his comedy.
I hope you don't have him doing anything to help get the tour together.
I mean, it's not like he's done a few things, granted, but it's like if I had my choice between them two, I mean, you know.
That's a good point.
I mean, geez.
Between them two, it's Blue the Fish. Anyway,
Just put the fish on stage. let it
Blew
do
the
10
fish
minutes.
with
That-
that clean tank.
One hurts. I've known him for a while, but it's fun. You know, I think I would be fun in an island, all alone. I think I can fish.
let's
Okay.
let's bring the three things that you genuinely think that you bring to the table, and Kunal, you as well.
Sure.
That you think if you're stuck on a desert
I
island
can fish.
with the four of us, and then maybe there's four other people we have no idea who they are, strangers, and we're up. The four of us are together to survive. What do you bring to the table, Chris?
Me?
Scopo?
Right.
First off,
Three things.
unlimited knowledge of the Mets. I will talk trades with you for so long and have a good time with you till you probably kill me because you're like, enough of this. They're never going to win.
So far, nothing for survival. All right.
No. Unlimited conversation about New York sports teams. I'll give you that. What else did I bring into the table?
He thinks we're lost on the island of
I will.
Manhattan.
The Island of Long.
I will find a way somehow to do everyone's hair. Make sure their hair is nice. I'll maybe
That's
get some.
so unnecessary.
Yeah, but you know what? If you want to dye, you want to look good dyeing. And we'll get some pineapple juice. We'll some berries. I'll mix it up a little bit. We'll do some hair. You know,
Well,
hang out a little
wow.
bit. Facials. We'll get some facials. How about that,
On a desert island?
buddy? Anything like yeah.
What are you gonna strap leaves to someone's head and be like, you look great?
Yeah, that's what you're bringing cosmetology.
I don't got much else to offer.
Do you guys? Who's this other guy over here in your group? He's not doing much of the physical labor. Well, he is a beautician.
You're
so.
you're in a bad spot because Mike is the strongest and smartest, but I'm the smallest. You got look at these little mitts.
Yeah, you could fit
You need
in
me to
places.
grab things and fucking
Yeah, you're like a little
pick
monkey,
me up
jump
and
you on a tree.
grab stuff off a tree.
I think that if this
I'm a
task was
tool.
given to, well, we know that. Everyone knows you're a tool now. That's why I call you Home Depot behind your back. Anyway, you would. I also think that if you were like, if someone's like, we need a fish, go get us a fish. You would not be back on dry land until you had a fucking fish for everybody.
I'm all heart.
Or you'd be dead.
Yeah.
Or you'd die trying.
Either way, it's solved.
Yeah, either
Yeah.
way. Either we have nothing to eat or we have one less mouth to feed. So. So you're the perfect guy for the job.
Right.
I can fish. I'll bring some. I'll get
Do
you fish.
Do you,
I'll
do
get
you know how to
a
fish
fucking-
without a fishing
But that's
pole?
where
Yeah, I could figure out a
nothing
way.
there.
Yeah, with spearing a fish.
I'd figure out a way to get a fish.
Okay, so you bring ingenuity because you're going to figure out how to fish. What else? Give us one more.
Someone's got to make me a spear, and then I'll be able to fish. How about that?
Meanwhile, he's singing Britney Spears as he's trying
He's
to fish.
making mud masks.
Just put me with the women. I'll hang out with them, honestly.
All right, it's us. It's the four of
us
us on
four.
the island.
You gotta have a couple women around there now.
Well, maybe you could be
I
our
really-
woman
I
with that
might-
face and all that beauty, maybe, and grow that hair out.
I'd much. The hair thing might not be going to be.
Oh, money,
honest.
there's no monodoxal
If I don't have,
on
if I
the
don't have my
island.
monodoxal finasteride, I'm fucked. Honestly. Life stinks.
What would you bring?
I can build a fire.
With no tools.
Yeah.
And how
do
is
you
that
do
done?
this?
I've
Also, great skill.
Yeah.
But how do you do it?
I mean, like, there's different ways,
You
right?
bring a box of matches. Solved,
Yeah.
guys. I got this for you.
There's like, what's the thing called? If you Like, do I have any tools whatsoever?
Just stuff you could find on an island.
Okay, then you would take one stick and bore it into another stick, and then use kindling and just go from there. You know, there's like ways to do that too. I've seen it done. I've done it.
Yeah, when I watched the movie with Tom Castaway and he did that, I'm pretty sure I can do that. So I'm on board with that one.
You saw how many times he failed and his hand was like bloody as shit trying to get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I watched him do it and he did it, so I can do it.
What are you like in the Matrix? You just watch things and it's in there.
I know kung fu.
Yeah, I mean, I think I could build a tent out of raw materials.
You
I've
think?
done that.
I'm pretty sure I can do that.
I was in a survival club in college.
Yeah.
And
You were in what?
It was called it was the survival club. And
You
we-
were in survival club.
Yeah.
It's
In
just-
college.
It's just called being poor, Mike. You don't need to like sit here and make glamorous.
What did you do?
We went out. We would go out into the woods on like weekends or like once or twice a semester, and you would with nothing. You were allowed to bring 2 things with you, other than the clothes on your back, and like you'd have to build shelter out of like sticks and leaves and whatever was laying around. And then the guide would come over and he would like check it, try to kick it over, and like put his hand through it.
So for 2 days.
What a dick.
Yeah, well, that was the point.
We didn't want him on the island.
So for 2 days, you would.
The dumbest
They
club
were
in the
normally
world.
one night. They were overnight, so you'd had to survive with nothing. You had to just live in the woods with nothing.
Well, how about food?
No, you had to either forage or you had to.
Can you bring your own food from the outside world?
You can bring 2 things, and it has to fit within a little bag. So you were only allowed to bring a certain amount. One time it was like, so one person can bring like this much rice, someone can bring a can of meat, but then there's no tools or utensils. So you got to figure out how to do that as well.
How many times did you do this?
2 or 3 times. It was
And
fun.
then you quit?
No, that was it. It was over. It was just like a 1 semester.
Then his
thing.
dad got a job.
I can't picture you at all not going a day without food. I can't. That's got to be a rough go for the whole class.
I'll tell you this: the first time I
He ate a
realized,
student.
teacher came back with 1 less arm. What happened? Mike ate an early lunch, so he got pretty hungry.
Try
by
to
dinner.
knock over my tent.
How many days could you go without food that you would start looking at one of us as like, oh my god, I want to eat him? Like,
Yeah,
how
do you have an
many days?
answer?
Ooh, 0. Are you fucking crazy?
How many days would it take you to start eating one of us?
If Mike says I'm
I don't-
fasting, I'm running fast.
Yeah,
out
thank
of
God,
the house.
thank God you're not Jewish too. We're Yom Kippur. That'd be a brutal day for us.
Or how about what's the Muslim
As soon
one?
as the
right?
sun goes over
Ramadan.
to below.
Ramadan.
What's the longest you've gone without eating?
7 minutes.
I don't know how long this podcast been on for.
7 minutes.
I store food in my cheeks so I can chew on it between meals.
Yeah. Guy's got a Cheeto on the left side of his jaw right there.
I want to say, and there's an explanation, so don't jump on me. 3 or 4 days.
No, Mike.
There's no way.
No way, Mike.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
There's no
Did you
way.
not
Three
hear
days.
what I
3
said?
solid days, no eating,
No.
just water. And you really, it's interesting.
No, I did I juiced for 3 days, and I went into the 4th day, and then I ate.
That's juicing doesn't count.
That's what I said. I didn't
Yeah.
eat for 3 or 4 days, but I was just drinking juice.
Yeah, but juice still provides nutrients.
Yeah, but it ain't eating.
Yeah, but it's still. I'm talking like water.
First of all, none of you motherfuckers could go 1 day with just juicing. So
Mike, I don't.
If you can,
Mike,
I can.
I don't eat normally till 5:30, 6 o'clock at night.
You wake up at 4:30, 5 o'clock.
No,
at
I
night.
don't. Stop it. That's not. You're saying that. I don't. Relax. calm
That's
down.
not true though.
I-
Either. You eat a salad and then you're like, I'm still hungry.
No, that was one time with you. I had a salad. Usually, I eat the salad at like 6, and then I'm good until probably like 9:30, 10.
It's 3 hours. That was a horrible point.
But no, I'm good until 9:30, 10, and I
I'd
don't
like to
eat.
prove your point.
Then I really don't. I'll have a sandwich if I get home at night. That's about it. But I only eat a certain amount of time.
Yeah, because you're sleeping the other day.
Intermittent fasting. No,
It's not intermittent
that's
fast.
intermittent fasting.
No,
Are you
it's
still doing
not.
that? Are you still like legitimately pursuing
No.
intermittent
No, I
fasting?
had fucking bacon, egg, and cheese this morning.
I've gone 3 days.
How?
With just water.
Why?
I wanted to see. What
It was the breakup. Come on,
No, no.
stick with us.
I
It
wanted
was
to
how he had to evolve from Kunal to K.
Yeah,
That's how I did it. No, I wanted to see what it was like. I saw this thing on National Geographic with this guy who just didn't have, who didn't eat. He was stuck in basically. he
Bear
fell
Grylls?
Well, no, not Bear Grylls. It was like about human, how much potential the human body has. And the guy fell in this like sort of crack, and he was there for like 21 days.
Is this the guy with the arm?
No, that's Aaron Ralston, but that's a different dude. But
Yeah.
this guy was stuck there for 21 days. All he had was water. and he was able to survive. So I wanted to see how long I could go. So I went 3 days.
Oh, so 3 days wasn't your like goal. You just like let me just go until I can't go anymore.
Yeah, let me go until, and then after 3 days, I was like, I need to eat.
What does it feel like? Are you hallucinating?
Like the first.
You obviously didn't do anything during those 3 days.
You feel full.
No, I went to work. I mean, I had like a job. I had a day job.
How?
So
What about like coffee? Were you drinking like coffee?
no
or
coffee,
just water.
Just water.
Because I feel like coffee you could get by because it's
Yeah,
like,
you can get by because
yeah
it's
because it
suppressant.
fills
like
you
a
up.
fake
Yeah.
Suppressant.
right?
Yeah.
But with just water, like in the beginning, your head starts to hurt like around hour like
It's your withdrawal.
yeah, like 9. Hour 9, your head's pounding, and then after I'd probably say the first night, then your body starts
Adjusts.
Yeah, it starts to go. Okay, we see what we're doing here. We're not eating, so it starts to take on your reserves, right? And then you'll get a head. The headaches are like they'll come and go, and then by like day 2. By the end of day 2, then it's like now you're in full reserve mode. Day 3, I went through that, and I was like, okay. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I just need to.
Was it just was it like hunger pains or what?
It wasn't hunger pains. It was just like you feel so aware all the time. Like it's just a constant level of tuned in. You know, like you ever have that where you have full concentration? Just imagine you've taken a lot of Adderall. That's what it feels like.
Okay.
What did you eat? The first thing you ate?
I had. I remember this too. I had salted kettle chips.
Did you?
I bet it tasted amazing.
Oh, like I put one in my mouth and I didn't even like bite into it. Like I just held on to it in my mouth.
You
and
just
it was-
water exploded
Yeah.
out.
Did you
of
throw it up or no?
No. I didn't eat really fast. I ate
Okay.
very slowly. I knew that would be a consequence.
You would throw up.
You would
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
up
yeah.
if you eat. Like you don't eat for a while, then you eat something, you'll throw that up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
David Blaine when he was like in that block of ice or some shit
I
for
saw
like
him do
5
that. I
or
was
6
there.
days.
You
He
spit
fasted
your-
for like 10 days before that to get rid of everything out of his body so that he wouldn't have to piss or shit.
Yeah.
And he would just like sip water just to like keep something in him.
Right.
And he said that the only thing he could eat afterwards was just like some steamed vegetables for like 2 or 3 days because it was just you can't put anything else in there. You just got to
Right.
be real light and easy with it.
How much weight did you lose?
I didn't even really track that. I should have. I
You
didn't-
must have looked fucking.
I mean,
so
I didn't.
good.
Nobody noticed, but like, I just felt like the concentration stuff is like very interesting. Like the guy who was in that well, they did a full scan of his body afterwards to see what happened. And
Robot.
His what's up?
Robot.
Yeah, he was a robot. His the fat around his heart had been eaten away.
Oh,
Is
that's
that good or bad?
Yeah, it's great. In fact, his body.
Mike, get on that, buddy.
His body had been rejuvenated 10 years as
What?
a result. Yeah. Because
because
like
there's so much fat.
the
and-
fat, like he was like he wasn't like a big guy, but he was like he wasn't like in great shape either. But he was like a weekend hiker, and so the fat around his heart had been eaten away because his body had literally just taken everything.
Well,
it
yeah, it
could.
starts to take and put it in,
Yeah.
survival mode.
Exactly. So it'll take the fat off, your fat, and then it'll go into places where it can find it, and it was taking it off his heart.
At what point do you, start to die from not eating?
I mean,
I saw a guy when he was in the desert. He was lost in the desert for 40 days, and he didn't eat.
Are you
40?
talking
40
about
days.
Moses?
Wow.
wait, no water?
This
Was
no,
that the guy-
what
the
he
sea
did?
guy? He
No,
moved the
what,
sea?
no, he
Oh.
was just he was lost.
He moved this. He parted it.
Yeah, no, he
What's his name? Jesus? I don't know.
he would crack open cactuses
Right.
and drink the water from there.
Yeah, I mean, water you can survive for a long time, but it's the no waters when
Dude,
you
I
die.
feel like you could walk out of the desert in 40 days.
Cactuses have water in it, like actual water.
That's how that's how they
store.
exist.
No, I used to have a cactus in our old house where I lived, and sometimes if you cut it, it wasn't water. It was like this white fucking.
Yeah, it's milk. It's cactus milk. They
Cactus
call it.
milk.
But yeah,
So that-
it's water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's water based.
Okay. So that's what he was drinking. That shit. That didn't look good.
But if you're trapped in the desert for 40 days, any liquid's going to be
turkey dinner.
Boston Market.
just squeezing cactus. His
Yeah.
hands are pierced. Oh, it tastes so good. Little cactus cocktail.
Why can't you just eat the cactus too?
I don't know.
I didn't ask the guy, bro.
But you could, right? People need
Why are you looking at me asking me these questions? I have no
you brought
fucking...
this up.
My
Your
ball
story.
is my ball is my ball is.
Dude, it was a CBS story I watched 10 years ago. I don't fucking remember.
I mean, I
anything.
think it's because you can't eat plants, right? Like you can't because they're poisonous, right?
Maybe that for
Yeah,
some.
that might just be it.
Could it be the giant spines all over it? Maybe.
But I mean,
Well,
you
you
could
could,
take
like-
the spines
yeah.
out.
I'm not being. Yeah, he's me. I'm like, oh, spikes. Delicious.
See, that's because you're a goer. You do what you need to do.
Right, he'd get by.
As long as someone's there to tell you not to eat the cactus spikes, you're gonna be
Right.
fine.
With my tongue.
Scopo's combing your hair with the cactus.
Those needles would be good. I can make a comb out of it.
Right.
That's fucking nuts.
You told me to go fishing. Well, why'd you put your hand in the mouth of a shark? You didn't tell me I couldn't do that. No, you're right. I guess I should have given you better instructions.
Well, yeah, no, that's too crazy for me. I don't think I could last a day without eating.
I would love for somehow to get the Sweet Buddies on that.
head
What's that Survivor show where?
Survivor?
No, the one where they Naked and Afraid.
Naked
Where
and
you're
Afraid.
dropped off with nothing. Each person can bring one personal item, like a tool,
What do you guys?
and
what do
that's
you,
it. No
what do you
clothes, no
bring?
nothing.
What do you bring?
What can you bring? What are
One
the
thing,
options?
and that's it.
One thing.
One thing.
Yeah.
Now I think with
Do
the three of-
glasses count?
I think you're allowed to wear
No.
glasses if you
Yeah.
require glasses
Yeah,
for the
okay.
show, the purpose of the show. But I don't think that's it. Like,
What are you bringing?
Go to this Sasquatch first, and then.
well, the other things too is I don't think they're allowed to communicate with each other about what they bring.
Sure.
So I would bring. I think it would be. There's like a tool, a hatchet tool.
I was gonna say hatchet.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
one side hatchet,
The other side
and then
is
the
a
other
flint.
side is either a flint
Yeah.
or it's a combo where there's like a flint on the top and the back side is super heavy, so it's
You
easier
have-
to swing. But then
Yeah.
also you can use it as a hammer.
You have this in. Currently?
No, but that's something I
Oh,
would bring.
right,
You can
yeah.
you could get something to
Oh,
bring.
okay. Fuck.
What are you gonna
I
do?
was like-
bring your notebook.
That was like my charger. I didn't know you could buy something.
No, you could bring like a tool with you.
Right.
So
Does Jay count?
if I could bring one tool, it would be Pavone. Now listen,
Hit me as a tree. Try to get a coconut. Yeah.
why are you trying to hit a coconut with a coconut?
Yeah, hatchet.
I
Absolutely.
think one of the hatchet tools because
Yeah.
it's got a lot of function, and machete would be my next one, but the
Right.
hatchet would do the job.
because you have the flint on the other side.
Yeah.
And also the book Hatchet.
Yeah.
Where would you get this fucking? Where would you get this? Home Depot.
You buy it.
They get it for you.
Or like a hunting store?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dicks, dude.
I guess I'd go into a hunting store and be like, hey, look.
Give
If
me
I
a-
got trapped somewhere for like a week, what would be the best tool? They'd be like,
I saw an episode of that once where a guy brought a giant roll of duct tape, and it was like the most useful thing he could have brought.
Yeah, that's Survivor Man.
No. This was still Naked and Afraid.
Oh,
Like his
okay.
tool was a giant roll of duct tape.
Survivor Man brings a couple things,
Yeah.
and then he tells you how they have use. Like
Yeah.
if Fritos burn real slow.
Yeah. And they
Like
light up real quick.
only thing I would know to do with duct tape while afraid.
Is your mouth?
No, well, that and then also tape my boner down to my thigh because I'd be hard as a rock. Just I did that one time.
Just looking for acorns, rock hard
I did
for
that-
no reason.
I did that on my first school dance. I taped my
you did
dick to
not.
my. I swear to God.
Did?
Yeah.
Put it in
Did
your
it
belt,
work?
bro.
I didn't have a belt. I was a kid. I was like 8.
Did it work?
Grade 8, grade 9. Oh no!
Wait,
it,
grade 9?
You
grade
didn't have
grade
a belt
8, grade
at-
7, grade
at
8.
grade 8?
So you were 13 years old with no belt? What are
I
you,
don't think I had a
suicidal?
belt. I didn't have a belt.
The principal took it from him because of
Yeah.
his actions.
I don't know. My parents didn't buy me a belt. I
Or
didn't have a belt.
shoelaces, but he was in prison.
Right. My God, at 13 you didn't have a belt?
It was like 12, 13. I didn't have a belt. No.
Even at 12? That's still crazy.
No,
Am I
I guess
crazy
I
for
didn't-
thinking
Yeah,
you don't have a...
he's retarded. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know. I never needed a belt.
So you couldn't flop your dick up like into the pants?
I was scared. It was gonna be the fucking dance. I was gonna get rock hard. I fucking.
Did
but
you
I-
get rock hard?
I didn't make it to the. I didn't get out of the house.
Make it to the dance. He spent all night trying to tuck his dick down, and he missed the dance. Ah! You're such an idiot.
No, I didn't do it. It hurt.
What happened? Why'd you go to the
I
dance?
think I got my pubes all hurt, and I had to cut it out. And I was like, I might as well just get a boner and deal with it. But I
And then
tried.
And then
I
you
tried.
didn't go to the dance.
No, I went.
Oh, you
and
just-
I got a boner, and it came up.
That's my favorite part of all like middle school and like early high school dances was like you get to grind up on a girl and she's rubbing up on your cock.
Yeah.
I stayed rock hard at those dances.
The problem was I don't know if they were into it. That's why I was.
yeah.
Hey, look, hey, ready? If they don't run away, they're into it. If they're dancing on you, like their ass into your crotch, and they feel a boner and they keep dancing, it's like, well, listen, we both know what's happening.
Yeah, but nothing feels worse than a girl when your boner touches her butt and she goes on a full-on sprint out of the fucking gymnasium.
Oh, I've never had
Never
that
happened,
happen.
baby.
the door
All right.
down.
I've never had
Just
that
running
either,
on the
but
streets.
I've never gotten a boner during dancing.
Really?
Like not in that age. Like when I was
That's
older.
when you get
yeah.
it.
It did one time, and then he changed his name to KC. It was for legal reasons.
Really what it is.
That was like my favorite part about going to dances in like middle school. Was like I'm gonna be able to rub my boner up against a girl. It was never.
Someone else is gonna feel this sword, huh?
It was never. I never was worried about it because I was like, this is where I get to do that, and I got very excited.
We didn't have high school dances by me.
Yeah, we had prom, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You guys didn't have like elementary school
homecoming?
dances?
I only had one elementary school dance, and I lost a tooth during it.
How?
So, I had baby teeth. I was chewing on Mentos because I was so nervous, and then a tooth fell out, and I was bleeding.
And then you tried to replace it with a Mentos.
I just jammed it in there.
Which two?
Like it was not from the front and center, but like slightly off.
Oh my god.
And I was
stage left?
like one of these guys.
Oh my
Like a
god.
canine.
Yeah, and I was.
That's a bad one.
I was so upset, and like blood was coming out of my mouth, and I was trying to go to the dance in the gym. Oh, it was a mess.
What gym was it?
It was just like, not like Blink, like an
No,
actual-
I mean, it was Equinox.
no, I know. I'm thinking of school. What school?
Oh, like PS20 in
Okay.
Flushing.
It wasn't a point.
We're at the New York Sports Club, dancing away. Everybody get off the wall!
I knocked my front tooth out.
Yeah.
Like chipped it halfway right before like homecoming, my sophomore year of high school or some shit.
That seems fitting for you, though.
Yeah, it was so.
we didn't have homecoming dances or anything.
Yeah,
like
we didn't
that.
have that in
Really?
Queens.
We had one pep rally. I'll never forget this. Like I think it was my sophomore or junior year,
High
and
school.
then we had a pep rally, but we like booed the teachers. We didn't want to be at this pep rally, and we never had pep rally again.
Well, it worked.
Yeah.
It was great.
We had it was like all the gym classes had squared off with volleyball, right? They had teams, and then it was the finals. And the
Intramural?
Yeah, it was like in our school, right? In our grade. So everybody watched, the whole grade, like 9th grade, came to
What
watch
high school did you
this.
go to?
I went to John Bound, and also I went to my junior high extended a year.
What happened to you? Did you take a Wilson off the face? A spike?
No,
How many kids we talking? How many kids were in your grade?
9th grade, probably like, I don't know, like 700-800.
Oh, so it was a good size class.
Yeah, so we were all there watching.
It's the most people you've ever played for. All right, keep going.
Yeah. So then I got kicked out of the gym because there were these two twins. There were these twins, and I brought a giant sign that said, Anthony and Chris share a dick. I got thrown out of the gym.
How old were you?
I was like ninth grade.
That's a great way to
That's
get
a good
thrown
one.
out.
Yeah, and
That's a
then
good one.
of them like tried to spike the ball at me because he was furious that I made the effort to come in with the sign.
Hit his brother in the face.
No, his brother was on the team.
Hit his brother in the crotch, and then the other brother went down.
Not again.
I'm being dragged out of there. I told you. And like I ducked, I moved out of the way and hit this girl in the face.
Oh,
It was
it's the
great.
best.
It was the best thing in the world. I was such a piece of shit. I troll people in my school all the time.
I was trolling people all the time
Yeah, it
when
was
I was
great.
was a
Online,
kid.
too?
You had
No,
to,
not
you had
online.
to do something in school. You weren't studying.
Not
Buddy,
online.
you
like,
trolled yourself
in
with your
real
grades.
life. Yeah. I was never a bully on the internet. I was a bully.
I was a
face to
huge
face.
bully on the
I
internet.
gotta get a chair. I'll be back.
I was a massive bully on the internet.
Really?
Yeah, are you kidding me? I would tease this fucking loser. I would tease people left and right.
Really?
Oh, horrendous. I would go into different groups, different racial group chat rooms, and racially slur people. Like,
Oh my god.
Like constantly.
Let
And-
people know that you're not white. So this is,
But I'd go into Indian chat rooms. I'd go into every group.
They blame the white man.
And I never told you guys this.
I don't think so.
So I once went to I could never offend.
Are you the fat Jewish?
No. We went to college together.
Ugh.
Yeah. So there was this.
You
one,
know him?
Yeah. We went to. There was this one group I couldn't piss off. I tried constantly. They just weren't ever offended. British people. Yeah, they were like very resilient.
Well, they've lost a couple wars. So
Right.
I
I tried
feel like
that
that's-
too.
Did you insult the queen?
I insulted the queen.
They really get mad at that.
They
like
were
that.
like not phased, but what happened was one night we were coming back from visiting my cousin in Connecticut, and like it was like 7 o'clock, and just before we left, we found out Princess Diana died.
97,
96.
96.
Labor Day.
And I was.
It was.
I was so excited to get back at the computer.
You got problems.
Yeah. I went in and I went in.
Oh my
They were
God.
furious.
And you got them.
Oh, I got him. I got him real bad.
That's great.
We just watched about Princess Diana. Well, I watched.
I fell asleep.
About the royal family.
Yeah.
I remember
How
where
evil
I
those
was.
motherfuckers are.
So do I.
Because I was camping, and somebody brought a TV when I was and for like a tiny little TV, and everyone was pissed off. Like, we're camping, you can't get away from the TV for 2 fucking seconds, and then it's like breaking news: Princess Diana dead, and we're all like around the TV like psychos. We're like, thank God this guy brought a TV.
Yeah, I remember that. That was
It was crazy.
90 whatever 6.
They killed her.
Not this again. Scopo believes every conspiracy.
Not every conspiracy, just they killed her, and Hitler.
You-
What's the Hitler conspiracy?
and the moon landing.
The moon landing's not really either. I don't know. When
You-
Buzz Aldrin laid that guy out, kind of changed my mind about that.
No, I
guy.
thought the other way, that he's lying.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're saying there is no moon landing?
I say when I'm lying, which is a lot, I get mad like that. But when I'm telling the truth, which is not often, I'm very calm and composed. He reacted the way I would be if someone
Did you
was
see
calling
him
me a
lay the
liar.
guy out?
Oh yeah, that was
Oh,
a
it was
good one.
great. You saw that?
He's done that several times where he's gone after people. That
The guy was like, "You're a liar. You're a coward, and you're something about America." He's like, "You're telling America the lie." He just fucking 80-year-old Buzz Aldrin just cocks back and cold cocks this fucking guy.
I think if I went through space to go to the moon and somebody told me I was lying, I'd probably hit him.
I'd be like, fuck off. Okay, whatever. You think I'm lying. You're
No. I would be. I mean, you literally when you fly through space, like it's got to be.
But then
insane,
that guy also didn't.
Wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like
The guy who said that also didn't. He wasn't like, I do have some questions about some of the concepts. He was like screaming at the guy that he's a piece of shit human. So it's like, yeah, of course you're gonna get knocked. He should have got knocked out just for coming at him that loud.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
The guy was a fucking. He was
I
a,
don't
he was
believe
a
they
test
landed on the
pilot before they had fucking seatbelts in airplanes.
1969.
This guy's a psycho.
Fucking landed on the moon.
I'm
Haven't
saying.
been back. I don't know.
We've been
It's a little-
back.
No, we've been back.
It's a little
back.
shady.
We've been
Oh,
back.
6 more times.
We went to Mars.
No,
We're at
no
Mars.
one went to-
We're
no
in
one
Mars
went.
right now.
Not a person is on Mars.
So it.
A person's on Mars.
No, but we saw your face.
According to one of the conspiracies I read online, yeah, there's a whole colony there.
Your face was genuine. Did I miss sending a human to Mars? You almost the bubble almost inflated underneath you or whatever that.
Elon
ball.
Musk is there.
Yo, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what's he doing over there?
I'm telling you right now, we're gonna get to Mars.
In our lifetime, there will be a trip. We will see a trip leaving for Mars in our lifetime.
Supposedly it's gonna be like. 4
So they
women.
say.
Well, they say it's going to be all women, so that way nobody has sex. And it's like, has anyone? What? How,
First
in
of
what
all, I
world?
looked at some of those women and I was like, meh, you need to.
Their haircuts are a little
Yeah,
short.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they look like some of the women I've slept with in the past. And if I know sleeping with lesbian women.
Are those two of my ex-girlfriends?
Right. Oh, they weren't lying when they said they were going to space.
I don't know.
Why are we breaking up? Going to Mars.
I don't know about Mars. That's a fucking far. How long would it take to get to Mars?
4 years.
I thought it was a year and a half.
No, I think it's 4 years.
All right, whatever.
That's a lot. That's a big difference.
Whatever.
4 years to go to Mars. Who
I mean,
who
you're
would do
gonna
that?
be the first people on Mars.
and you go, and you don't come back.
you
I think
No,
you
they're
build a
coming-
colony.
They're coming back.
No,
How-
you don't
I don't know
build
how
a
you do it.
colony. How are you gonna build a colony with four
Well, you bring a trailer full of stuff.
with
Yeah.
women? 4 women, then you can't procreate. You can't do anything.
They send more people.
No.
They send sperm. I would volunteer my sperm to go,
Absolutely.
to, go to
Your
Mars
sperm?
for sure. Have little Mike babies up on
Yeah,
Mars.
I would volunteer yours.
What?
He grows up real mad because he never knew his dad. He's like, hey buddy, I'm down here.
But if you think your sperm's good enough to start a colony, you're out of your fucking mind.
I'm telling you right now, we're talking
The sperm's gonna wake up at 9, take a nap at 12.
You think your sperm can withstand space travel?
I think so, but it's withstood a lot.
That stuff's already wasted.
So you think Mars? They're gonna get to Mars?
I think so.
before we're,
I think I wring out your pillows.
just send one of my bath towels to Mars.
Do you think you
get a couple kids out of
Send
this?
this body pillow
Yeah.
that Scopo has.
Do you think you would ever go to space? You just space. How long does it take to just like? When does it become space?
I'll tell you this.
When you leave the Earth's atmosphere,
yeah.
that's space.
When is that? Well, how long is that?
I don't think it would take-
I watched the First Man movie the other day.
That you all your knowledge is from non-factual movies.
The First Man movie, the movie that they talk about on the moon landing. It was a real story.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
But it wasn't
factual.
a documentary. There's
Yeah, it's like
Factual. It's factual story though,
It's based
Yeah.
on a true
based
story.
on a true story, allegedly.
Yeah.
you just contradicted
so-
yourself.
he's a psycho. That's what psychos do.
No, in the beginning, he's a test pilot. Neil Armstrong test pilot, and he's like hovering around Earth's atmosphere. There's a scene where he loses control of the plane, and he's like drifting back into space now. So it was 140,000 feet that he was at. That basically he was
Zero
at,
gravity.
He was at zero gravity. Yeah. And he,
140,000 feet is when you. So that's what it is considered out of the Earth's atmosphere is no gravity,
I guess.
which is also a theory. But
Oh, is that right?
well, it is.
It's
theory.
just still space.
What's
Just like-
theory?
it's like the night
Gravity?
sky.
Gravity technically is a theory.
Well, no, it's a theory until it's proven,
Yeah.
and it's been proven. So it's not a theory
No,
anymore.
it's a theory.
No, here's.
No, yeah, but it's a theory.
I love to float though. I'll
I
tell you
think you
that.
misunderstand the word theory.
No, it's a theory.
Theoretical physics is physics that has not
Google
been
it.
proven.
Google it.
I don't have my phone because I'm on a podcast.
Okay.
I love how this would be the conversation for you guys to have. Can't even decide who can survive in the woods long enough. But
No, I would go
here's
to-
the theory of gravity.
I would go to space, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to be I'm not going to volunteer as the first citizen to go to space. Like when they start sending regular people,
Yeah.
like for travel, I'm not signing up. For
Dude,
that.
there was I was watching the documentary, and they talk about Russia too. They were like, because Russia's so fucked. They were like, people were like, yeah, there's definitely been some people that Russia sent up, and like
They just
to
didn't
get into,
know.
and then they just like
Disappeared.
They just couldn't get back down, and like they were just up there. They were just up there. The Russia just like ex-nated. They like crossed it off basically. They were
Really?
like, well, those person never existed.
So
That's got to be crazy. Like that, I would never travel to space if like I was living in Russia. You know what I mean?
for sure.
Yeah,
I would
like-
also never live in Russia.
Right,
so-
right. But I'm just saying, if I'm living in Russia, I'm not going to space. Like if I'm with America, at
I'm not
least
gonna lie to
somebody's
you.
going to be accountable.
I'm not gonna
for
lie
it.
to you, dude. I don't think they had a choice.
Yeah, I
they
don't
were
think
just like,
they-
you're going to space, and they're like,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, it was. That,
Utke.
I feel like it's that or get killed there on Earth.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you might as well enjoy the view.
I don't know if Russia's that bad. Jesus Christ, you guys are making it seem like Russia's the
RPC
craziest place in the
Pavone,
world.
calm down.
Seriously. What
I
happened?
mean, I've worked with a couple Russian guys. They say it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, now.
They send people to space though to die. So all right, that sounds fun.
This was
too.
back in the 60s, though.
Yeah.
Times have changed.
Would you go to space?
Yeah. I want to float.
Yeah, I want to float, too.
You could do that without going to space.
You could do that here in zero gravity chambers.
Where the fuck are these?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
float.
where are those?
I don't know.
I've heard about these things. Where the fuck?
No, they
are
have they have those flights you can take where they're huge like 747s. They have giant like cavernous bodied planes and they fly like to super high up and then they
Yes. Yeah.
shut down and go. So they have there's zero gravity, so you can like float around and like fly for it's like 2 minutes at a time, and then you go they fly back up and they float down.
I'll
and you're in
do
zero
like
gravity.
there's no non-gravity chambers. There's non-gravity
No.
simulators.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's no gravity in the airplanes.
Well,
all the
yeah,
way
yeah,
up,
I know that.
They say that because they show all those videos of people doing that. And it looks super cool. It's like, but Penn Jillette did it, and he said what they don't show you is that when they're climbing back up, everybody's puking.
Yeah.
But it's like so worth it because it's so fucking cool. But like as soon as you're climbing back up again because of the difference in like and all the torque and shit and the
Right.
G's. Because everyone is immediately puking,
All
all just filled with puke, and then
all
they're
the
like, "Ooh, we're
fun
floating!"
stuff- all the fun
Where are
stuff.
they
you
puking?
puke.
Like that's set up for that. They got like puke bags everywhere. Like that's everyone goes to their station, pukes, and they're back at it.
Booze, you puke. Shrooms, you puke. No gravity, you puke. It's a fucking puking's
Yeah,
a good time.
ayahuasca.
Yeah, you never puke and
Gagging on schlongs.
He doesn't want to go to space, but he wants to gag on schlongs.
Puking's where it's at.
Gig on schlongs broke me. That's a good time. You going to space?
If I'm puking everywhere, no.
You're not talking about
you-
space travel in the future. space tourism. You gonna go up there?
Yeah, I'll probably have to go.
That'll happen before Mars.
Yeah, the amount of road gigs that are trash that I do now, you don't think I'm gonna end up somewhere up there?
You think you're getting booked in space?
Buddy, if anyone's gonna be sent to a garbage part of another part of the solar system, it's this guy right here. All right.
Where you going this weekend? I'm playing the dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
Can't give me nothing good.
I mean, seriously.
Send me your space avails. Well, I'm in Jersey for 3 weeks, and then I'll maybe.
Space avails. Hey, there's a lot of space up here. All right.
I'm not gonna make it. I get a 10-10 in New York. You know?
That's great. You going to space, Scopo?
I won't go to Brooklyn. You think I go to fucking...
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm not taking 2 trains to date somebody. I'm going to space. Fuck out of
I'm
here.
going to fucking space? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Free ticket for space tourism. It's been developed as a thing people are doing all the time. Free ticket leaves out of LaGuardia. You
How
gotta
old
go.
am I?
You gotta leave Queens.
You're lucky he left Middle Village to come here.
How old am I?
This is 5 years from now.
5 years? They're 36?
What is the age? What's the difference?
You know what? You know how long
if
this
it's
guy has
like-
to take off work to fucking go to space?
If it's 25 years from now, I'm not going to space. 5 years from now, maybe I'll go to space.
Do you have to be in good shape to go to space?
I'm talking space tourism, where you're like
You have to be in
you sit
good
in an
shape,
airplane
though?
that's got a no. You strap you down. You put you up there.
So how long is it to go up and then down? Like a day, 2 days?
No, like 4 hours.
That's it?
Buddy, this is theory.
Oh.
This is theoretical.
Okay.
Because it doesn't exist. It hasn't been done yet.
4 hours seems like a short time to get out of the atmosphere.
It takes them fucking 3 minutes when they're flying a rocket.
Really?
No, I don't know, man.
They shoot up
those
and they're in
rockets.
space.
Yeah, but you gotta slow down. It's
I'm talking about like a
Buddy.
think of like an airplane, like a giant super
Oh,
tech
you
airplane,
know-
and then they fly up. They go in space.
I don't
You're
know.
hanging around space, and you come back down.
But remember the Challenger? That thing burnt. I don't want to fucking
That
do
was the
that.
70s.
And I'm talking
There's
about.
one that happened like 10 years ago.
I'm talking about when space tourism becomes a thing, and it's. As I said, I'm not going to be the first one up there, but I'll go up once it's like happening, and they got like a terminal and shit.
Yeah, once they got.
And they
like,
got Wi-Fi
space
up there?
Greyhound.
They got what's the Wi-Fi password?
I think space, I think technology where we think it's better than it is.
I think it's
Personally.
way better than we
No.
think it is.
When's the last time you sent a text in an elevator?
That's very true. Why can't we?
is-
Why can't we?
That's
Ta-
so
why can't we talk?
upsettingly true.
Why can't we talk in the elevator? Every
I
time I'm on an
don't
elevator, I
fucking get
fucking
it.
lose somebody. What's the deal with elevators?
I don't know, man. That's why I don't fuck. I'm not going to space.
They're metal boxes.
How are we gonna get to space? Cardboard boxes. We're metal.
You get cell service on an airplane though. You get Wi-Fi on an airplane.
Yeah,
Explain that.
That's fucked. That fucks me up every time.
What, that you don't get Wi-Fi in an elevator?
But you
No,
have
when
Wi-Fi
you
on
get
an airplane?
Wi-Fi in an airplane.
Yeah.
I think we're the generation where that's still. I mean, my mind is always blown. I'm always like pumped when I get airplane Wi-Fi. I was texting Jericho one time. I was going to Arizona.
Yeah, you get texts and you get Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, I
And
was,
WhatsApp too will do
WhatsApp,
it.
yeah.
I was messaging Jericho. I was like, "Hey, can I get shrooms in Arizona?" And I was
Right.
like, "This is the coolest thing I'm doing in my
Absolutely.
life.
Yeah.
I'm making a drug deal in the air. This is great.
You're getting high to get high.
I'm getting high to get high."
Technically, it's actually not breaking any laws because you're not in a state.
That's true. What happens if you kill someone on a plane?
You go to jail.
You
But with
yeah,
your-
you're still.
Over the place you're in?
Don't know.
Probably
I would
federal-
imagine it's either
federal
the,
jail.
I bet you. I bet
Federal?
you it's either the destination or the origin has jurisdiction until you like, or maybe whoever's. Who knows?
What if you're flying over the water though?
That then it's definitely
Yeah, what-
Aquaman
They
takes over.
send
Jason Momoa's taking over. Wait,
Go to
wait,
Atlantis, where you have to go to trial.
Yeah, you have to attach squids to your feet. Go downtown.
We've gone off the path, but I like where our heads at.
We still haven't found out why he changed his name.
Because he's
Wow.
a fucking idiot. You should be Kunal.
You've been yelling at this.
Why
to me.
can't? Why'd you change it? And then are you ever going to go back?
Third of all, are you gay?
Professional.
Let me answer
question.
them backwards. Yes. So I was talking to my mom, and she was like, she told me that like that she didn't pick any of her kids' names. So I was like, why don't you give me a middle name? And I added Chand, which is like my middle name.
You
Afterwards.
added it?
Yeah. Like
You added your own middle name?
like I went down to the court and had it added.
What's your middle name?
Chand, which is like
Chand?
Yeah, Chand.
Chand.
Is there a English? Is that Chad in English?
No, it's not like Chad, and you just drop the N. It means moon, actually, and then
Go, how fitting.
right, and then yeah.
Wait, it just
Perfect
means
space
just
combo.
means moon,
Yeah,
not like go to the moon, or just moon.
just like the moon.
What's your middle name?
George.
What does that mean?
Peanut.
George.
No, George is something.
George means George.
Alexander's
Means-
protector of mankind.
Christopher is Christ carrier. I lost that one.
Isn't George like the monkey?
Yeah.
Like curious?
What's George mean? Of the jungle. Perfect.
And then I just started going by my initials. I thought it was
Okay.
it was easier. It was simpler. And
I've brought him on stage, dude. If I fuck it up and I go Kunal Arora, I'm like, fuck KC.
I don't. It just doesn't matter anymore, to be honest. Who cares? Who even cares?
What you do if it's your what is it you want to go by?
You know, to be honest, I don't even care anymore.
That's fucked up because I'm the same way. People go, is it Mike or Michael? I'm like, I don't give a
I
fuck.
really just don't give a shit. To be honest, I just want to stop worrying about money. Can I have that first? I don't even care, okay?
Which name do you want to go by? I don't know. Which one are you booking?
Right. Call me Sand N-word Aurora. I don't care. Put money in my pocket. Jesus Christ. I'm tired of being scared of work.
SN Aurora. What's
Yeah.
that stand for? Well,
Interesting that you didn't say the N word.
Like what? The hard? Hard?
No, like, you said, I mean, I don't use it, but I'm a white guy and we should never use it. But I feel like, Indian.
No, I don't think Indians are allowed.
Yeah,
No,
they are.
no.
Teenage Indians do it nonstop.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if they are, but
First
I've
of all,
heard
check
it.
my texts. My phone will explode if you type it in there. It's ridiculous. Are you kidding me? I mean, I don't say the hard N word. I say the soft
No
one
one
all the
says.
time.
No one says the ER, man. If you
No,
say
no,
the
yeah,
ER,
yeah,
you got
that's
issues.
crazy.
You
Yeah,
got
yeah,
issues, man.
that's issues. Yeah, but
Yeah,
everybody.
you're screaming that if you're using the ER.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can't be whispered.
No, that's not a word.
I don't use it at any one of them.
Well, yeah, I don't.
Well, yeah, that's what we're saying.
Right.
Period.
We're saying that if somebody uses the ER, it's because they're yelling it and it's something they do all the time.
Even if it's a song and I'm alone, I'll skip it.
What?
Yeah.
What
I'm not joking.
you'll skip the song. You don't even want to hear it.
No, I won't skip the whole song. I'll skip the part.
In your head?
In my head, yeah.
I thought you said-
not
I
my
thought you were
head,
saying
like
you
out
just
loud,
won't-
like if I'm
You
singing
won't
it.
sing that part?
No.
I thought you were saying you'll skip the song because you know there's an N word in it. I was like,
No,
that's a bit
no,
aggressive.
That's what
no,
I was going to say,
that's-
too.
No,
real,
no,
real
no.
white knight over here.
No, no.
Jesus, why don't you move to Brooklyn?
Hey, he'll know you'll never visit him, so it might be a good idea.
There's a radio station.
Oh, look at the listings now.
There's a radio station in New York City that whenever there's if like there's a pop song and they have like a rapper that's in the pop song, they'll just cut out the whole rapper's lyrics. WPLJ 95.5.
What did
Why?
you say?
They'll cut out like let's say like when Katy Perry had that song with Snoop Dogg.
They just cut his part out.
They cut
That's
out.
because they don't have rap on their station.
Yeah, they don't want
That's
rap.
not because of the skin color of the man.
I mean, I like to
No,
assume.
but
I like to assume it is.
Yeah, but
That's
Yeah,
I
they'll
mean,
roll.
cut out the whole rapper's lyrics.
That's weird.
Yeah,
but, you
I
know, if
think
they're
it
making money, I guess they got to do what they're.
gotta do
They're just not a rap station.
Yeah.
I
I mean, 75% of the song is a pop
But
song.
what about when country singers do like a little rap in there? So they cut that out too?
no.
I
'cause
They don't play
white.
country either there, so.
They don't play country. It's like light. It's like WPLJ is like.
Taylor Swift is technically country, even though
No, she's
anymore.
pop now.
She's pop now.
Really?
After
Yeah.
the Red album.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I don't know anything.
How
about
are
that.
these women gay? Just don't get it.
All right. I think we got to wrap this thing up. We got
What
the-
time is it? How much?
5:02.
Yeah, we're over an hour.
Oh, it flies by when you're
Flies
having fun.
by. Tonight, this is Thursday the 13th. We have our Sweet Buddy show tonight. So come to New York Comedy Club at West 4th and
I thought it was the
2nd
12th. Avenue.
No, today's the 13th.
No, I know the show's on the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought your show's.
Thursday.
Oh, I thought it was on the 12th. Okay.
13th.
All right.
So come out. The link is up on sweetbuddiespod.com. It's at newyorkcomedyclub.com. It's on all of our Instagrams, I believe. So come check it out. If you use code BUDDIES, you get
$5 tickets.
$5. They're normally $29 after taxes and fees. So use the code BUDDIES. You get a $5 ticket. And yeah, so go do that. Come check it out. It's going to be a good time. We've got Francis Ellis from Barstool Sports. We've got Kate Wolf. Obviously, you've got your Sweet Buddies here. So,
Amy Shanker.
Amy Shanker, very funny comic. on the show?
I've
Now you have to say
I've
that.
gone to, as somebody who's impartial and I have no like reason to care.
Sure.
I've gone to a Sweet Buddy show, and it's a good time.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah.
We have fun.
Yeah, it was. Like
We've had you on the show.
no.
Wow. I thought we did.
I think
This
we
is
threw you up
embarrassing.
though.
I don't even care. Realistically, it doesn't.
No, but
matter.
on standing room, I think we did.
Maybe
Care
it
a
doesn't.
little bit. You bring it up now.
It doesn't
Make
matter
it
to me.
official.
I'm just saying it's a good show. Let's focus on
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
It's a good. You fucking defensive assholes. I'm trying to pay a compliment. We had you on, right? Yeah.
No, it's a
good
fun time.
show.
Thanks,
It's a
buddy.
good
Yeah.
energy.
It,
We
it
have-
was
we
a
have
fun
fun.
time, and today was a phenomenal
Today's
time.
going to be a fun time because it's tonight.
Yes. Tonight was going to be great, but today was also great because we had a great guest, Casey Arora.
Thank you very much.
What's your
Formerly
Twitter?
known as Kunal Arora.
You can go to my website, kunalaurora.com.
What's your other website?
CaseyAurora.com. You can go to stewsrentmoney.com. You can go to gwindian.com.
That's the best one.
yeah.
Guido Indian.
Yeah,
The
it's-
Gwindian of all.
Is that serious? Is that real?
Yeah.
That's you?
Gwindian.com.
You're the Gwindian.
I'm not the Gwindian. I'm a Gwindian.
Oh, Gwindian's a term.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
term.
okay.
Right.
It's an Indian that grows up in Queens.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're
Kunal made
Italian
me-
Indians.
Kunal made me die of laughter in a group chat talking about Queen. Can you explain what Queen style is? Eating Queen style?
Oh,
I know what it is.
that's when you eat on the
Top of the car.
On top of the car. You eat on the trunk of the car.
And what did you say about Scopo? Thanksgiving.
oh, his whole family had Thanksgiving on top of a car. Past the gravy, it's like through the moonroof. Like, it's just mad.
What do you get on the radiator, on the muffler?
Well, I don't even know.
Cranberry sauce?
Cranberry
Oh, you
sauce.
said don't spill this cranberry sauce on the spoiler.
Yeah, somebody else said that. I think it was somebody else who said that, but it was very, yeah.
We had a great time.
I like
So
to know I'm
fun.
being talked about. Honestly. Finding out now, you fucking bags of dirt. honestly.
Instagram, Kunal?
Bags of dirt. Casey Arora views.
And any shows coming up?
Yeah, actually, sure. On the 12th, I'll be at Empire Casino.
That was
Okay.
yesterday, so
Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, the third. This comes out on the 13th?
this is the
Yeah.
13th. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then on the 15th, if you're in Deep Queens, I got a show at the YMHA. And then Yonkers Comedy Club on the 22nd. If you just go to kunalaurora.com, you can find all that stuff.
All right, great. And again, tonight we'll see you at New York Comedy Club.
10:15.
Shows at 10:15 p.m. Come on out. I think we're going to get it packed out. So come out.
We got people coming already.
Yeah, I think we do.
Packed
Yeah.
house.
I know.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
take us out
I'm
of
bringing
here,
them.
Scopo.
All my friends. You guys ain't bringing shit to the table.
We
I'm the only one bringing friends.
bring
We'll
jokes.
see from you. Not enough for that one. I'm also headlining Mohegan Sun. Here's that English broad.
Wow, did you see that the horrible plug?
Yeah, you knew he didn't want to talk about that.
You're
And
headlining the Mohegan Sun.
I'm
when?
headlining Mohegan Sun, and I'm not bringing.
That's a big deal.
That's
You're
a huge
headlining the
deal.
Mohegan Sun when?
want to come?
When?
Mohegan Sun?
No.
When?
Wednesday.
Wednesday the what?
19th. You want to come?
Wednesday,
Fuck
December
you.
19th, you
This
could
is
go
not
see
genuine.
Chris Scopo at the Mohegan Sun headlining comics. It's a great time. Last time I was there, I won a lot of money. We ate a bunch of good pizza. And our good friend and our pal, our buddy, Chris Scopo is headlining.
Do you want to?
The 19th. We'll see.
I'll send you a thing.
All right. I knew something was coming.
What an animal.
All right, bye, everybody.
This has been another episode of the Sweet Buddies podcast. Thank you for listening. Visit www.sweetbuddiespod.com for all show information, past episodes, tour dates, and more. Follow the show on Twitter at Sweet Buddies and your hosts at Big Man Mike, at Mr. Alex Pavone, and at Chris Scopo. Have yourself a sweet day.